is about the present continuous, but this is part 2, okay? So this video is about the present continuous part 2. In the previous video, which is part 1, of course, about the same tense, we said and we explained the affirmative form and the negative form. But today, we will say the keywords and the question form. And of course, I will explain for you the question form. It's very easy, really. Okay, let's now know the keywords. The keywords. What is meant by this word, which is keywords? Means that keywords, they are words, okay? That when I see them, I know that they are related to a specific tense. Now I want to say for you the keywords of the present continuous tense. So this means that there are some words, I think they are about 10. Okay, these words are related to the present continuous. So when you see them, when your eyes see them, you know directly that now I should use, or you should use, this tense, which is what? Present continuous tense. Let's know these keywords. Let's say them. Now, right now, look, listen, today, tonight, at the moment, at present, these days, this week, or for example, this year. Let's write them because I want you to know the difference between these days and this week or this year. Okay, let's see. Keywords. I will say them once again because I'm sorry. Okay, I will say them once again so you can remember them. Okay, again. Number 1, now. Now. 2, right now. Okay, we can say this is 3, okay? 3, it's too long, so you can write 3 here. 3, at the moment. 4, at present. Okay, number 5, look. Number 6, listen. Number 7, today. Number 8, tonight. Okay, number 9, that I want you to know the difference between them. These days. Okay, this, which means that it's related to something that is plural, okay? Plural, for example, days. There are so many days, okay? Number 10, this, for example, this week, as I said. Or you can say this, again this, but you can say this year, okay? Okay, guys. These are the 10 keywords that when you see them, when your eyes see them, they are all related to the present continuous. So when you see them, you will use which or which tense we will use? Present continuous tense. Okay, guys? Okay, so these related to plural. This is singular. Okay. Now we said the keywords. Now let's explain the question form. The question form. And I said that the question form we have two types of the question form. In the previous video, which is part 1 of the present continuous, we said that we will explain the question form in part 2, and this is part 2. But I said also that we have 2 types of the question form. Oh, 2 types? What are they? Let's know. First, which is yes or no questions, okay? So, first, yes or no question. This is the first type of what? The question form. Okay, the second type is it what is it? WH question. So the question form, we have what? Or how many types? 2 types. First one, yes or no question. Second one, WH question. Let's know the yes or no question and how can we form it and how can we answer the questions, okay? Let's see. Okay, we can write them, no problem. Yes or no question. And WH, sorry, WH question. Okay, so the question form, I will say it once again. Question form, 2 types. 2 types. First, yes or no question. Second, WH question. Okay. As I said for you, that we will start to explain the yes or no question, okay? Now, let's see how can we form this type of questions. At first, you don't know what's the meaning of yes or no questions, so I will explain it and say for you. Yes or no question is a type of questions that we answer with the answers of these questions with yes or no. So, if, for example, if someone asked another one, or if you asked someone, for example, is he reading a book now? Is he reading a book now? Is he reading a book now? It's a yes or no question, and I will say for you how to form it. It's just an example to say for you what's the meaning of yes or no. So when I answer this question, how I answer it? I will answer it with yes or no. I will answer it with what? Yes or no. This is what is meant by yes or no question. Okay? I don't get it. Okay, guys, let's now know how can you form it. Okay? Let's see. To form this type of questions, first, for example, we will get is, which is, as the example I said for you, is he reading a book now? So we will get verb to be. Verb to be. If you forgot what is verb to be, I will remember you. Verb to be means is are or am. Okay? These called or these is or are or am related to verb to be. Plus the subject, like what? He or she or it, or we or you or they, and I, okay? Plus subject. Okay, now you know what is meant by verb to be. Plus, after the subject, we will get a very simple verb. Any verb. Plus, leave the verb? Of course, no. In the previous video, I said for you that the present continuous, we must use ing with the verb. So here, verb plus ing. Okay, guys? And then what? The rest of the question the rest of the question, or you can say that rest. What is meant by rest? That rest when you complete the question, okay? So rest when you complete the question, the completion, okay? Okay. As the example I set for you is, this is the example, okay guys? Is he reading a book? Now, of course, after any question, as I said for you before, we put question mark. So don't forget, at the end of any question, what shall I do? Question mark. Okay. Is, it's verb to be. It's from verb to be. So is from verb to be. Okay, what about he? He is a normal subject. It's a type from the subject. Okay, so he is a subject. No problem. Read. What about read? Excellent. Read is a normal verb. So read is a normal verb. Oh, what about ing? I said for you, after any verb with the present continuous, we put ing. So plus ing. It's so normal and easy. Okay, I want to say for you something. Before these videos, I explained the present simple, and I don't want to make you confused between them, but I want to say a simple note quickly that with the present simple in the question forms, any question form, I delete s or es or ies, as you know. But here in the present continuous with the question, I keep the ing. Okay, so here in the yes or no question in the present continuous, okay, I keep the ing. Okay, guys? So in the question form, affirmative form, negative form, ing, okay, we have ing. We have what? We have ing. Okay? And what is meant by rest, as I said for you before, that a book now is the rest of the question. A book now is what? The rest of the question. As you see here, now is a keyword that I set for you at the beginning of the video. Now is from the keywords of the present continuous. I think that it's so simple. We will erase this quickly. Now I say it for you and explain for you how to form the yes or no question. Okay, as I said for you, if I want to answer these questions, oh my god, how can I answer them? Oh, let's think together. Oh, I know. Let's see. As the first example I said, I will not say another example so you cannot confuse. I will say for you the same example and we will see. Okay? Is he reading a book now? Of course, question mark. Is he reading a book now? In the exam, for example, the monthly exam, I have this question, and this type of question asked me to answer it. Okay, so it's just like a question and I want the answer of this. Okay, let's see. Here, in this type of question, we know that this is yes or no question. How I know that? I have is, and is helping verb. So of course, this is yes or no question. So I will answer this type of questions with what? With yes or no. For example, I want to answer it with yes. I will repeat this part again. I will repeat it again. Look here. Here, it's a very simple question. But what's the type of this question? It's yes or no question. Oh, how I know that? It begins with verb to be, or it's a helping verb. Okay, so because of that, I know that this is yes or no question. So I will answer it with what? Yes or no. Be careful so you cannot confuse between the WH and yes or no. Be careful and this part. Okay? Specifically this part, please be careful at it. Here. Is he reading a book now? We know that this is yes or no question. Let's answer it. Let's answer it. For example, I wanted a long answer because I have something that's called short answer. But now let's answer it with a long answer, okay? What shall I say? For example, I want to answer it with yes, as I said for you. So I will say yes, and of course after yes or no, put comma. Let's see here. I want to say yes, and I said for you that yes doesn't like not. We will not put not when we answer with yes. Be careful with yes. I will not put not. And then you can make scissors. Yes, he is. It's like a scissor, but you can make this when or after you put yes or no. Here I choose yes, so let's make after it a scissor. Yes, so write he. After he, it's a scissor, look. Yes, he, and after it is, okay? So yes, he is. I said for you that I want this to be a long answer. A long answer. So a long answer, I will complete. So I say what? Yes, he is reading. I'm sorry. Reading a book now. Okay? That's a full answer. That's the long answer. Is he reading a book now? Yes, he is reading a book now. Okay, but if I want to answer with no, what shall I do? Let's see. If I want to answer with no, so I will start with no. After yes or no, you put what? We put a comma. Okay. No, after it a comma. The same thing. I will make scissors. So it will be as yes we make scissors, but I said for you that yes does not like not, but here no loves not, okay? So it will be no, he is. Oh, shall I put is or isn't? No, or is not. Isn't is the same of is not, okay? Is or isn't, of course, isn't. Oh, why isn't? Why? With no I put isn't, but with yes I put is. Oh, why? Look here, guys, look here. With yes, I said for you that with yes we don't put not. Why? Yes does not like not. Yes does not like not. Okay? Doesn't like not. But no loves not. Okay? So remember it with this, with what I said for you. That no likes not. No likes not. But yes does not like not. Okay? Or no begins with N, not begins with N. So they like each other. But yes, no. No, yes hates not. Yes hates not. Let's see. So as I said for you, no loves not, or that this begins with N, which is no. Not begins also with N. So they love each other. They love each other. So here I will put isn't. So it will be no, he isn't reading Reading what? Reading a book now. Reading a book now. I'm sorry, we will not put a question mark. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. We'll put only full stop. Because it's a simple sentence, so I just put the full stop. But if it's a question, put question mark. Be careful at this, okay? No, he isn't reading a book now. So I answer this question with you, with yes and no. Now I can say that these answers with yes or no are full answers or long answers. If the question in the exam said that answer these questions but short answers, what shall I do if they are short answers? If they are short answers, so I will only put yes or no and then the subject after that verb to be only, guys, okay? So if it, which what is mean by it? It means the question, the title of the question. Say it for you. That answer these questions, but short answers, okay? Short answers. Short answers. What shall I do? Just put yes or no and then subject after that verb to be. Okay? For example, yes. Yes, of course, comma. Shall I say yes, he is reading a book now? No. Short answers mean that we will put yes or no and then subject and then verb to be. Okay, guys? Okay. So it will be yes, he is. Yes, he is. Then full stop. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Full stop. Okay? This short answers. So now you can understand what's meant by short answers, which means, I'm sorry, yes, he is, for example, that you can answer it with a short sentence. Short, not a long sentence. You say the rest of the sentence. No, you can say the subject and then verb to be. Okay? Okay. If I want to answer with no, the same thing. I will just say, no, he isn't. No, he isn't. And no more than that. No more than that. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. I just here add not because no, and we say it. No, loves not. No, loves not. Yes, hates not. Yes, hates not. Okay? Or you can remember it begins with and, so they love each other. Okay? Okay. No, he isn't. So now we know how to form the yes or no questions. Also, we know that how to answer the yes or no questions. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Then, if the exam question in the exam gave you the answer, and said for you that you have to form the question by yourself. So this time we have the opposite. Instead of giving you the question and you say the answer anyway, this is short answer or long answer. No, this time he wants you to form the question and he gave you the answer. That can be a bit hard, so let's see. But I know that you're excellent, so be careful, okay? Let's see. Okay. If he say it for you, for example, no, they aren't going to school. Okay? No, they aren't going to school. Here I have an answer of not any question, of a question, but I don't know the question. I have only the answer because the title this time said for you that now you have to form a question, and he only gives to you the answer. Let's see how we can form it easily. At first, I will look at the sentence. Here, guys, I have yes or no. So you have to begin with a helping verb. You have to begin with what? A helping verb. I have yes or no, so I have to begin with a helping verb. Oh, let's search for a helping verb. And here I saw are, which is aren't. It's written aren't, but it's are as a helping verb. So what shall I do? Firstly, again, we have steps, so you can answer this question easily. First step, we will cross. Cross what? Cross no and not. Or I will make it easier for you. Wait a minute. Okay. We will make it easier. What I said is not wrong, okay? But I want to make it easier and simple for you. So we can say that the first step, to look. Look. Oh, look, a word look? No. To look with your eyes. If you see no or yes, yes, there is no. So cross or leave it now, okay? Now I will look. As I said, first step, look. Yes or no? Can you see yes or no here? Oh, I can see no. So we have here no. So now we will begin with what? A helping verb. A helping verb. A helping verb. Yes, I found it, which is aren't or are, okay? So I found the helping verb, which is are. Okay, now it's easier for you. So you know now that you will start with are. Second step, cross. Second step, cross. X means cross, okay? Cross what? Cross no and cross not. So in your question, what you will do, you will first look if you have yes or no, okay? Second, cross. Cross no and not. And if you have yes, so we'll only cross yes, because I know that now in your mind you are thinking, so here I know, what shall I do when I have no? If I have yes, the same, but in yes I don't have not, so just cross yes. But in no I have no and not, so cross no and not. If I have yes, just cross yes and nothing else, okay? Okay. Here I have a helping verb. I know that you are asking now what is meant by a helping verb. I will give you some examples for the helping verb. Helping verbs such as verb to have, it's a helping verb. And the verb to be, it's a helping verb. And you can say also verb to do, it's a helping verb. So verb to do, verb to have, verb to be, those three verbs are called helping verbs. And here I found the helping verb, which is verb to be. Is or are, no, I found here are. Let's now make scissors. So let's now make scissors. So third step, which is what? Scissors. Okay, I will cross this one. Wait just a minute. Here you can write no, okay, and then cross. And here you can write word cross. So you can know that in the second step you just cross words, but in the third step I write here a something like X. It's just something so you can know that X means scissors. That X means scissors. Okay, guys? Okay. So here, this is the third step, which is what? I will make scissors. Okay, let's make it. Scissors. Now, I think that you answered the question, okay? Here, we will start with R because the scissors say what? Say that, sorry. Start with R. Then, they, the scissors said that. So, R, they. Complete the question, okay? Now you answered it. Complete just the question. Are they going to school? And nothing else. Are they going to school? Okay, guys? And then put a full stop. Wrong. Put question mark because here it's a question. So this is how to form a question. Okay, guys? So I will remember you with the steps because I don't want the video to take much time, so I cannot give you more examples, but I will remember you with the steps so the video can't be long. Okay, first step, as you see here, look. What is mean by look? See if you have no, if you have yes, or you can see if you have a helping verb. Okay, if you have a helping verb, okay, guys? So if you have a helping verb, specifically in the first step, which is look, specifically look at the helping verb, okay? Of course, the helping verb, so you will find yes or no, okay, guys? If you have yes or no, and the helping verb, what shall I do? Here I have an answer, so cross. If you found no, so cross no, of course you will find not, so cross also not. And if you have yes, so just a cross yes. Second step, which is cross. I'm sorry, I said for you the first was the second. The first, you will look if you found no or yes, and the yes or, and then the helping verb, as I said for you. Much time I said it, okay? And then cross, that you will cross no or yes with not. Third step, which is what? Scissors. You will make scissors as I made here, are and then they. So we formed already the question, are they going to school? And then you will complete, so then put a question mark. Really, you formed the question. Now you form the question. See, that's so easy, okay? That was the first type of the question form. Okay, guys, so that was what the first type of the question form.